People are crazy.
Get on the ground! I'm not doing it!
I want your supervisor here, Gainer. You're out of line, buddy.
What this frauditor did was aggravated the situation. He incited a situation. He compromised the safety of the officers. He is guilty of aiding and abetting. These police, they're not very well educated, okay? I went to a police academy where they actually educated us on the laws and the statutes and gave us the references to look this stuff up. They didn't expect us to memorize the entire law verbatim, but the fact is, this frauditor who endangered the lives of these police should be arrested. But are the cops professional? No. Sometimes they do good, but that's in spite of what they are. Now, believe it or not, cops can be professional. They can be very professional, and they can enforce the law. The problem is, cops are sloppy these days.
You know, it's supposed to be on the wall.
This guy's a drunkard frauditor. Guess this is Amagansett Press, who's drunk as usual.
Next window.
Been playing with himself in pig pen.
I need to ask you a question. I want to know how come I do not see poster 7 posted in here that's supposed to be posted?
Because you're drunk. It is posted.
Is the postmaster in?
Postmaster is in the downtown post office.
Oh, Lord, no, not Miss Susie Rottencrotch. She would not identify herself, sir. That is what I call her. Poster 7, I'm gonna I need you to come here so I can get you in on record, sir.
No, you drunken bastard.
I'm Eagle Nick Audits.
No, you're not. You're not an auditor.
I'm putting you on record since the postmaster or nobody. Are you in charge here? Poster 7 is a federal regulation that should.
Okay, now this is one thing that the post office did do. They actually took a warrant out for this guy. They figured out who he was. They took a warrant out for his arrest, and the police went to his house and arrested him and put him in jail. Rightfully so. Yeah, he's impeding. He's filming in a commerce area. He's filming where he's not. On and on and on. But in this case, the post office did their homework, figured out who the guy was, and they took a warrant out on his sorry ass. Most post offices need to do that.
All right, everybody. AIG, Bank of America, Citigroup, First National. What do you need? 1, 2, 300 billion. Gather round, cuz I'm your candy man. Who can fix the mortgage? General Motors too. A bailout check for me and a bailout check for you. Obama man. Obama man can. Obama Obama man can, 'cause he mixes it with hope and makes the world taste good. Who can give you health care? Who can save the poor? Who can pick the teams that are in the Final Four? Obama man, that's right. Obama man can. Obama man can, 'cause he mixes it with hope and makes the world feel good. Obama man takes everything he makes, turns them into cream and peaches, sugar-coated smooth-tongue speeches. I hope we practice what he preaches. Who can take tomorrow? Spend it all today. Who can take your income and tax it all away? Obama man. Obama man can. Obama man can, 'cause he mixes it with hope and makes the world feel good. That's right. Everybody. Obama man takes everything it shakes, turns it to his way of thinking. People on the right are freaking. The Democrats are hardly speaking. Who can buy an iPod? Give it to the Queen. Who can take the economy and turn it into green? Obama man, did you hear the double meaning of the green? Obama man can. Obama man can, 'cause he mixes it with hope and makes the world feel good. That's right. Obama man. Obama man. Obama man. Hey, Chrysler. I mean Fiat. I'm sorry, Fiat. That's right. How much do you need? You don't need any more? Oh, good. More for GM. That's good.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Obamacare sucks. Obamacare should be abolished. That is a piece of garbage. And this is Greg Morton, and I will say that he's a pretty good comedian. As far as a quarterback for the Denver Broncos, not so much. That didn't work out. But, hey, as a comedian, you're doing great, my man.
In the war zone. Minnelli, who retired in 2016 as a Navy captain, having earned dozens of awards and commendations, died when he was shot multiple times by police at a DoubleTree hotel in a suburb of South Seattle. So why was he at the DoubleTree? He was there to meet an 11 and 7-year-old girl for something that should never be discussed in the same sentence as the word. Here's some video of the sting operation.
There you go, it's the time of Seattle. There you go, it's the time of Seattle. Seattle.
Turned out to be a horrible.
Okay. Good riddance, dude. I mean, the guy, this is Captain Minnelli, U.S. Navy. Okay, so he's dead. Yeah, he was a predator, a child. Yeah, he got what he had coming. So, good for the cops, and good riddance to you. And tell you the truth, dude, world's better off without you.
Frank Serapiglia could hardly react before his body hit the pavement.
Oh my God, that
And within
kills
4
me, man.
seconds, I was flying off the porch. That's how much time they gave me, and they said I failed to comply.
The then 71-year-old was barefoot and wearing a bathrobe.
They had me pushed down into the brick pavement so hard I couldn't even breathe.
Police responded to his Hurstbourne home in September 2019 after his wife called police saying he shot her in the head, but there was no shooting. Serapiglia says his wife suffered from dementia and
Okay, this is what's called swatting. That's his wife. No bullet holes in her head. I actually was a swatting victim. The police did not shoot me. Damn, that was a close call. That was fucking close. Pardon my French, but that was so fucking close. I almost died. I almost got killed because of this shit. And this is a very regular thing. And it was my sisters that called the police and lied to them about me being on a killing spree. They told the police that that I had murdered somebody and was on a killing spree. Yeah, thank God the police did not arrest me. Turns out my sisters were lying. But did they do anything to them? Fuck no. But anyway, it's called swatting. Very common. Going to be more common in the future.
What are a police? It's a group of people, usually uniformed, given certain legal powers by the state. Namely, they can do violence, and they're allowed to arrest you. Insofar as the state can be said to hold a monopoly on the legitimate use of violence in a given territory, the police are the people trusted to actually wield that violence. Hearst, a rich newspaper types. It's not because there was some study that rich doofuses. It's always been rich subsidizes politicians' campaigns. Laws. Politicians. And who subsidizes politicians' campaigns? Rich doofuses. It's always been rich doofuses. Hey, do you know why cannabis is illegal in the United States? It's not because there was some study that said it was dangerous or it had bad health effects. It's because William Randolph Hearst, a rich newspaper tycoon and jackass, thought that the production of hemp interfered with his pulp and paper business. Also, a variety of racial and economic factors.
Okay, one thing to understand about the police, they are put there by the politicians. They don't do any... You know, one thing I did not hear in the police academy? Justice. The police are not there for you. They're there for the people who pay them and control them, and you ain't it. I'm sorry to say, justice is not in their vocabulary. They can be professional, but let's face it. Who do they work for? Not you.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to explain what's going to happen right now. So apparently we're getting a whole bunch of calls that you're harassing people here. I don't know exactly what's going on. Right now you're not in trouble. You're free to leave at any moment. However, what's going to happen is these other officers are going to go talk to a couple of the people here who are reported being victims of this assault. And they're going to try to establish to see if you have constituted the crime of stalking. If you have constituted the crime of stalking, you'll be placed under arrest for stalking.
This is a professional policeman.
It's not the usual response auditors get from law enforcement.
No.
Stalking.
A says regardless of what your intent is, if they feel that they're being intimidated and harassed repeatedly, then you have committed that crime. Further, there's another subsection right below it, which says once you're given notice that you are not, or you're conducting unwanted contact and you're intimidating and harassing them, if you continue to do so, it constitutes prima facie evidence. Basically means not up to interpretation.
Prima facie.
Automatically committing that crime. So like I said, they're going to talk to all these.
It's called prima facie.
When someone is stalking somebody, they're doing it for there's criminal intent. There's a reason they're doing it. And usually the reason is to harass the other person, harass the subject that they're watching. They want them to know that they're being spied on. They want them to feel intimidated. They want them to feel scared. They want them to ultimately know that they're there. That's stalking them.
And they're going to try to establish to see if you have constituted the crime of stalking.
Okay, this is a professional policeman. Policeman, you're going to have to be professional on your own because obviously your supervisors aren't going to back it up. The politicians aren't going to back up decency. You're going to have to do this on your own. And believe it or not, at the police academy I went to, we were actually taught how to do that on our own. Okay?
Tip. I just did. You can't.
Nobody stopped me.
I'm telling you can't.
Why'd you let him do that?
I didn't.
He did. He said tip whatever you want.
No, I did not.
It's coming out of your paycheck.
What?
I'm sorry. It just is. It does. It comes out.
You can't do that.
I just did.
You just did.
You said I could tip whatever I want. That's the tip.
That's not a tip.
The tip I chose.
That's not a tip.
Here's a tip. Where's the no negative number sign?
What?
The sign that says no negative nilly numbers on this receipt. Where's that?
It doesn't. They don't have that on there.
Why not?
Because they don't.
Because there's no rule that says no negative nilly numbers, Nicholas.
My name's
Nicholas better not have no nilly negative bank account because Nicholas got paid for the tip.
I'm not paying for this. No, you gotta pay for it. What?
Okay, that's the manager. Yeah. He's making the employee pay for the guy's meal because the guy's a jackass. We don't have good managers. I mean, it's just the way it is. We used to. We don't anymore.
You tell me? You don't speak English?
You demand answers out of people all the time in public? Or
He's just asking.
I'm demanding the answer that you.
Okay. Well, you're not getting one.
So that's fine, shitwad.
Okay. Would you mind giving me some space?
I don't know what the heck this is, but for some reason...
What are you, out of your mind, bro?
Oh, he pepper sprayed him.
Somebody on a public sidewalk and grab him?
Oh, he pepper sprayed him. That's what he did.
No, I got the whole thing on video. What the hell is...
That you.
Okay. Well, you're not getting one.
So that's fine, shitwad.
Okay. Would you mind giving me some space?
Okay. He pepper sprayed him.
You just walk up to somebody on a public sidewalk and grab them?
That's correct.
No, I got the whole thing on video. What the hell is wrong with you?
How about you next?
Yeah, you don't fuck with me, bro.
You didn't take
Back
me down.
Back up. I got something else that'll take. Just stay out of my face. You just assaulted a 17-year-old kid on the sidewalk.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
but
did.
I can assault an old bastard.
They're not even involved in this.
What the fuck you gonna do about it? You want me to drop you right here, dog?
Spray.
Why the fuck are you out here, dog?
Spray.
Oh, dude. You need to step
Spray.
away. Step away.
And the police do nothing. Look at that.
Yeah.
The police back up the frauditors. Usually. That's the problem.
I'm sorry, walking off the property. You need to get off the property right now.
You're welcome to do whatever you're doing. Just don't block the doorway. Don't block my doorway.
Don't touch my shit, man. Don't touch my shit, bro.
Don't.
You don't want to
stand
touch my shit.
You don't want to step in front of my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
You're in my house. Like, this is my house, dude.
I don't care if I'm in. You're touching.
He already had his pepper spray out.
So these guys, we also did a video on this, everyone. But was there any reason for that? The guy just pushed his camera. I'm not saying it was right or wrong, but did you need to spray him? This particular company, I spoke to them because of Amagansett press here. They've taken a lot of flack. There's a lot of stuff happening in the background, lawsuits going back and forth, but there is a lot going on. I have been in touch with them. We did this video quite a few months ago, and we will be doing an updated video on this particular scene. But yeah, there was no reason to spray him.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Okay, Amagansett Press is picking a fight. People support him. All these businesses in this area have been threatened. And if you want to talk about corrupt cops, I think this is Truckee, California. O'Brien, this cop is dirty as hell. Okay, and he supports the frauditors all the way. They need a new mayor, for starters. You guys are going to have to fix this frauditor situation on your own, because the police are not going to help you out. The police have no desire to help you out. If you think that the police are there to help you, you're fucked up.